Hey, how's it going, everybody? It's Big Sack Lunch here again with Lunch Breaking Sports, and we just had a little DC pickup come in today, so figured I would go through that. Needed to refill some of the grading box a little bit. Just get right into it. I got separated at like $3 and under cards, over $3 cards. I'll try to make this brisk. First, though, we got one slab. We got the Chet in the Draft Picks Flashback Rookie Prism Circles 9.5. That was like $11. I thought that would be worth it. I may even crack it out later. We'll see. It's not really worth it for now, but still not a bad price. All right, let's get into this. Walter Clayton Jr. on the Levitation. That was like $2 maybe. Kevin Brown. Elzair Marrero. And then it's also Mike Piazza Pudge. Thought that was pretty cool. That was just a couple bucks. Like $3 on the Turkey Red Shaq. You got a Tyrese on the green rookie. Just a couple bucks. For the PC, $1 on the Keldon Johnson bronze. For the PC, $2 on the Supernatural Jalen. $1 on the Tim Duncan, maybe $2 on the Collector's Choice 97 rookie for the PC. Will Shipley laser for the PC. And you got like $1 on the Jean Grey Sapphire, only $1 on the Chet rookie. Only $2 on the Allen Iverson numbered. $2 on Steph. $1 on the Cade. A couple bucks on the Tony. A couple bucks on the David. Those are all going to be PC. $1 on the Crabtree. $2 on the Jalen Silver. $1 on the Giannis Cracked Ice. That was pretty sweet. Cooper on the green color match for $2, maybe $3. You got Jalen on the press proof rated rookie red. Just a couple bucks. Thought this was a cool pickup. Colossus, big fan of Colossus on the icons. Looks really good. Yeah, Barry. It's off center, but I pick up Barry's whenever. It's $1. And we got the Japanese Raichu from the Handmaiden game, Maid's Tale game, or Old Maid, that's what it is. Yeah, so Old Maid, that's pretty sweet. This was like $1 on the Kilowattrel. And then all of these Marvel cards, they're pretty sweet. They were all $1, so I figured why not. I got some really cool pictures. $1 on the Vince, $1 on the Shaq, $1. $3 on the Fanimation Larry Bird, $1. Get some more Marvel cards up for $1. They're all pretty sweet pictures. They seem like they're all in decent condition as well. I like the Dr. Doom a lot. Really nice pictures. I think all these are from like 93 and 94. Batman I thought was sweet. Air Club for Men, Tracy McGrady, $1. Shaq, that was like $2 maybe. $1. These are all between $2 and $3. They had a lot more. I just picked up a couple. Another silver Jalen. I thought this was just a cool color match on the Flounder for $1. Thought this was a nice pickup. You got Parker, Bibby, and TJ Ford, $1. $1 on the Refractor. Justin Herbert's were both like $1. $3 on the Tim Duncan, and it's numbered. $1 on the $1 something on the two different Donald Ducks. All right, now the piles that cost more than $3. Like 7 or 8 on the Flair Showcase. We had 9 Turkey Red LeBron, $5.50 on the Scottie Pippen main attraction. Probably like $5 on this Manu. I think it was like $6-7 on the Fractal Wemby. $6 or $7 on the Jalen. This was pretty sweet. It might not have been paid $3, but it might have been like $4 or $5. On the Giannis, I think this was like, I want to say 8 or 9 on the Wemby, maybe 10 or 11 on the Seismic. Barry, this was only a few bucks on the numbered, and it's pretty nice, well centered. You got Jalen on the no huddle, that was $5 or $6. The lad on the emergent no huddle was $7 or $8. So Gimme Ghouls, just a kind of a cool part of the game. This was like maybe $3-4, and it doesn't actually look too bad at all. And then we got a beast on the green Crackle. I just got a 10 on a different one. This one looks pretty sweet overall too. It's numbered to 99. That was maybe $5 or $6. $3.50 on the Wolverine. It's pretty beat up. I'll just resell it. And then we got the patch card of Tim Duncan for like $9-10. Maybe 4 on this Tim Duncan numbered. The Jonathan Taylor was just over 3. Maybe like 5 or 6 on the Kelsey. 5 or 6 on the LeBron from the new Prism. This is a sweet card. So this was $11. I last second bid just enough to get it. I was like, maybe I should bid a little more. So this is a John Smoltz from 2007 Topps Turkey Red, but it's thread. So it's silk, so it's actually just an all silk card. So I thought that was really neat. Pretty sweet pickup. We got Patrick Willis on the rookie green refractor. Looks pretty good. I maybe paid like 20 for this. Paid 15 for this. It's funny because they call it a co-op autograph thing, or co-signers, but there's only the autograph on this side with the Romanowski, and then the other side you got the Seau. But still a pretty sweet card. Maybe like 10 or 12 bucks on the James Harden gold. I thought that looked pretty good. We got a pair of Randy Mosses from Prism 2017. Both are numbered to the number of his jersey. So this one's an 81, this one's an 84. I thought those were pretty good. I paid like 20, low 20s each for them. We got like 16 on the Rick Barry from the new Deca, or from the new Prism, on the auto numbered. I thought that was a pretty nice pickup for that price. Looks really good. All right, these ones I paid a bit more on. I want to try to get into Disney a little bit as well, because I see that the returns on them are pretty nice. And they had these sweet copies of out of 50 Daisy Duck and Minnie Mouse on the gold refractors. They looked really good to me. I think I paid $130 a piece, $132 a piece. They went for the same exact amount, which was kind of funny. I had a few cards in this batch that actually did that. That were like similar cards. And then the Shea on the new Prism, holding the trophy. This one's 75. I thought this looked really good. I think I paid in the like 50s for it, maybe 60s. Paid 17 on this Steph Kaleidoscopic. Thought that it looked like a pretty good copy. That was probably about as high as I was going to go on it. And then this is a nice card for a PC either way. But we got Old Crusade from, I think it's Excalibur from 14. Yeah, 2014 Tim Duncan on the Gold Crusade. Numbered to 149. And the back for all the black on it actually looks really solid. And then we got the Fractal Nicola. We got a Wemby on a red wave. We got Shohei on the green refractor. Vladimir. This was like $8-9, maybe like 12, 14, 18, 20, 18. Actually, the Shohei went a little more. It was probably 27. We got Jaylen Brown on the Cosmic. I thought this looked really, really centered up and really nice. Paid 18 for that. I paid, I don't know, 7 or 8, maybe even less for this McNabb for my PC. We got Wemby on the Bowman College Refractor from a couple of years ago. Paid like 20, 22 bucks for that. Paid up a little bit on this. I think it was like 30 to 35 on the Anthony Edwards rookie blue laser, but it looked decent overall. The edges might need a little cleaning up. There was 2 of these. I thought I won both of them, but they're both different numbered. This one was the number 233. Yeah. So you got the Sunday Best Patch Golds with Brian Urlacher. Both of them looked really good overall. I'll have to take a better look at them. I paid like 31, 32 bucks for that. I paid 10 or 11 for the All Pro Kings Zach Bond on the patch. And then these are pretty sweet. These are $1 a piece. They're uncirculated. In the seal still, probably not worth a ton, but all players that I like. Poor not the best time for Chauncey, but for that price, $1, they all look really sweet. So yeah, I guess that would go in the first pile. Didn't see those. I paid like 76 on the Jalen Williams. From Select, and it's on an auto. It's from Select last year. I thought this looked really good overall. They had somebody else's. I can't remember whose though, but I didn't bid on that one. I just went for this one. Yeah, sealed and everything though. I thought it looked really good. And then this one. So thought it looked really good. It's a little bit heavy on the left side centering. And then I saw the last comp for it was the same card. So I was thinking there might have been a problem that I didn't see originally, but I got it for like 40 or 50 less than it went for that comp. And I even think in raw, that was probably worth it. I paid like 130 for this. And even if there was nothing else wrong with it, I still might send it in for grading. It's a pretty sweet card. I do think, for what I saw, there may be some denting back here, but I'll have to take a closer look at it to see if it's going to actually impact the grade or not, or what the last person who decided to send it back saw that I didn't, or maybe they just couldn't accept that the centering wasn't well enough to get a 10, where price I got it at still worth it to me, and it's a 3 out of 10. All right, so I'm going to clean everything up and get them in new penny sleeves and whatever, and we're going to separate them into the piles that I don't think are gradable, the ones that are gradable, whether they're worth it or not, and then the ones that I'll probably send out sooner than I will later. All right, so we'll be right back. Stay tuned.